But moving to different competition, let's talk more about the Premier League. Let's talk about the Premier League. Or before we get to Premier League, let's actually talk about Champions League. Because
Champions League, yeah.
Champions League happened this week.
Yeah.
Madrid, Leipzig played.
Good game.
Copenhagen, Man City played.
What we expected.
Bayern, Lazio played. And
Disappointing.
PSG, Real Sociedad played. Let's start from the Man City Copenhagen game. Did you think Copenhagen had the chance?
Not in this life or in the life before. No. They never had a chance. They lost that time even before they started.
Damn.
At 2-1, I even expected that. See, from watching previous years I've watched Champions League for close to 20 years now.
Yeah.
You are losing 2-1 in your house. What I expected from the coach was just, okay, guys, it's 2-1. Shut everything down.
Yeah.
Let's just defend. Defend out this 2-1. Close shop. When we get to the Etihad, we'll do our best.
Yeah.
And if you close shop, Man City might have space and you try and counter and you score. But not that you will be trying to flex wings and feel like you believe you can fly. I believe I can fly. That's what Copenhagen was. Man City, come on, will you stop that? Take it. 3-1. That's the killer blow. They gave them the killer blow. There's no coming back. In Etihad, they will still rub oil on their face. Palm oil is what they used to rub them with. They now pour sand.
Damn.
They are going to lose badly in Etihad.
They should forget about it. They had a great Champions League run. It was nice to see them. Yeah. But that's the end. Because they're never winning at Etihad. I don't see that happening.
No.
But Real Madrid beat Leipzig, and I think Brahim was the one that scored.
That guy
ended 1-0.
And he went on injury.
It's really good. So much talent in Real Madrid. I don't know how they do it.
Oh my God.
I don't know how they do it.
And there are no more buying players. Like, they've not been spending huge ton of money. Did you notice?
Yeah, they've not been spending so much.
Just Jude Bellingham and man, God. Good time to be a Real Madrid fan.
I know. Let's talk about the Bayern loss. Bayern losing to Lazio. It seems like somebody in Hurricanes village is really praying against his win. They say this guy, no matter where you go, you will never win.
Not succeed.
You're trophyless for your entire career.
Nah, Bundesliga. They've tied these guys.
No way.
They've blown
Bundesliga title now. No way. Champions League title now.
You can't win. That means he's going trophyless.
Trophyless. So it's not by Tottenham. It's by you.
That means
you personally. You
immediately left Tottenham.
You are the problem.
It's not as if Tottenham will win trophy, but he started to breath of fresh air. Do you get it? It's be like they
became better.
Some kind of Otumokpo left them.
They're even in top 4.
That's what I'm saying. It's like go forth.
They might not
go forth as Hurricane has left you. The person holding you back. You know this. You see the person holding you back.
Damn.
Be released. But it's really disappointing, and most of us were hoping that Hurricane going to Bayern Munich should win something. And with Tuchel, I don't think there should be a final for him. Wait, Hurricane is actually trophyless.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Do you number one is them winning the Bundesliga. Leverkusen is leading them with 5 points. So that one is kind of out. Let's talk about Champions
League. It's not out.
It's kind of. It's not out. No. It's not out. It's not out.
5 points is 2 losses.
It's 2 games. It's 2 games. Obviously.
It's the same thing when Arsenal and Man City.
But you're going against a team that's been undefeated across all competitions.
Aston Villa were undefeated for 1 year. When they lost, they've lost 3 in a row now. Kingsley, the problem of being undefeated is the moment you lost, can you bounce back immediately? Those Leverkusen guys are young guys. Do you get? Alonso is really doing a very good job. It's not like Bayern Munich are not good enough to win the Bundesliga, but they've not faced fierce competition.
Exactly.
Yes, like this one they're facing now.
And they have
Leverkusen are just too good.
They have a complete squad. Don't get me wrong. They have a complete squad.
Do you know the problem of Bayern all the games I watch Bayern, do you know the problem person I noticed there?
I feel like I know who you're going to call, but who is the person?
Obi Mikano.
Upamecano. They say Upamecano is the next Maguire.
Which
I
guy?
don't
The
know.
guy is
He's
let me
too
not let me
terrible.
not say useless, but he's not
He's
useful
actually not
in the Bayern
good.
team. That guy is a disaster. He's just
Ah,
terrible.
he's just not
He's
good.
terrible. He's the one that caused them that game. I hope you know. But even
Yeah.
before that red card, his
Mhm.
defending was awful. Like I was like, brother,
It's the same thing that he did Champions League last year. Did you know? Was it last
the
year
same
Champions? Yeah, it
thing.
was last Champions
Yes,
League. It's the same
the
person
same
when they
thing.
played against Man City. He's the
And,
same
and, and
problem.
most of the problem they've had in their league last year was Obi Mikano. What's his name? Am I calling his name
He
wrongly?
say Obi Mikano, like he say Mikano na
Is it
spare part dealer.
Amapiano? He's a spare part dealer. The way even spare part dealers will play better
He
football
say
than him.
Obi Mikano.
Eh?
Upamecano.
Whatever his name is present. He was present in that loss, right?
Damn.
He had a terrible game. Now you know the thing that now pay me with the board of Bayern.
Mm,
You didn't see any defender on earth. You
mhm,
now went to carry Eric Dyer,
mm.
a man that has been rejected by Tottenham.
What is he coming to do?
You now carry him for like what we need to
It's
open
even
up.
better to buy
We
an
need to
academy boy
open
self.
up the sporting director's head. I've forgotten his name now. Open his head and really check him for brain problem. Do you get? But that transfer did not. He pissed Tuchel off. They asked Tuchel in press conference, "Well, why do you Dyer this?" He said, "You have the sporting director's number. Call him and ask him." I'm sure Tuchel is already fighting with the board.
They are making big mistakes.
They are fighting with him already. And you know the funny thing? Tuchel is currently having the highest win percent of his career. Still, he can't satisfy Bayern. He has a win percent of like 60 something, 65% currently.
Mm.
The previous guy they sacked, do you know the win percent of that guy before they sacked him?
What was the win percent?
70 something. In
Damn.
all competition, 70 something. That's like Guardiola and even I don't think Club has 70 something percent win percent. Maybe Club has 69 point something or 68.
Mm.
The only people that have 70
Mm.
ish is only Guardiola, maybe Ancelotti or so.
Yeah.
But Ancelotti's career is longer.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's terrible.
It's sad. Do you
Right.
see? But I mean, they went to Lazio's house, right? So
And thumbs up to
and
Sarri.
it's just one
Thumb,
zero, right?
thumbs up to Sarri. Yeah, they'll still go through.
They will
I
go
feel
through.
they I
Actually,
feel my God's feeling
mm.
is a blessing in this guy's that what's his name? Obi Mikano
Upamecano.
is not around.
Yeah.
They should use Eric Dyer. Eric
Mm.
Dyer would even do a better job than what that
I'm
boy
sure. I'm
is
sure.
doing.
I'm sure.
Basics of defending
Upamecano.
relax. I'm surprised he's even a French international. He was really disappointing in that game, right?
And I'm sure this in the French squad they will start him over Saliba. Sef. I'm sure they will start him over
Saliba
Saliba.
is a proper defender. Are they starting him ahead of Saliba?
Have you seen Saliba make the first team of the
Saliba
French
is
back line?
Saliba is far far better than him. I don't think they use any of them.
I don't even think they use any
Yeah,
of
I
them.
can't remember the defender they
Yeah,
used in World Cup, but certainly not any of
yeah.
them. Anyways,
But it's quite
I
yeah.
think it's not late for Bayern Munich
Hmm.
to turn it around.
I mean, it's just 1-0, right? Just
Yes,
1-0. So
yeah,
I think
yeah,
they'll definitely bounce back from that. I will expect them to. Let's
yeah.
talk about PSG Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad came,
Mm,
they are a side I expected to give PSG like a tough time, right?
mm,
And they kind of did because when I watched some parts, I didn't watch the whole game, but watching
mm,
some parts of the game, I could see like they're a dangerous side. Things were just not clicking for them. Like It's like they're trying to score, but like no accuracies. Like it's just they kick the ball and it's just off.
You know
You get
what
what
they
I'm
call
saying?
that? They were simply not good enough on the day.
They were not good enough, but they are dangerous. No, but what I want to say is this: it's PSG's house, right? We expect PSG to at least have an advantage, and
But
they did.
PSG doesn't
But
really 2-1 is just a normal game.
yeah,
Like it's not
yeah,
really so something you
the
should be
way
jumping about.
yeah, the way I see that research, that I'm like, I'll be a lot scared if I go to their house to play them
Yeah,
because trust me, like Mbappe scored and
yeah.
I think Bakola scored too as
Bakula,
well,
yeah. Yeah.
and they were kind of like scrappy goals if you think about it. I mean, the
Yeah.
Mbappe's goal was quite scrappy, like just
Mm.
tap in unexpected those kind of goals. Bakola's one was, he passed it, kind of 1-on-1 with the keeper score. That one was good. But I'm still not convinced. Is a fixture. I'm like, if you go to Real Sociedad's house with the way they played you,
And you play like don't
you
perform
play, you don't
properly,
perform properly, you
you're
could
out.
lose. You could lose because those guys they play very well. Were not that great in the final third.
But
So
PSG has always gone out in the second round, apart from when Tuchel was their coach.
mm,
Most of the time, 60% of the time, they've gone out second round or
mm,
70%.
mm,
It's
mm,
only Tuchel that took them to the. I didn't mean they kept Tuchel.
mhm,
Do you get? Because the way I look at it is two ways. Some people might say Tuchel has started to decline,
yeah.
right? But I can't really say he started to decline because his win percent is currently the highest he's had in his career.
Mhm.
So the only problem is the standard Bayern Munich set is actually extremely high.
It's high because
High.
it's Bayern.
It's high.
If you're
They
talking
don't.
about Bayern, you're talking about like Madrid,
They don't
Man
mediocre.
City. It's
Even when
high.
to show you how bad it is, when Guardiola went there, they didn't even appreciate him.
Hmm.
The fans, the first season, the fans were criticizing him. The rubbish football is playing. He won the title. Oh, rubbish football. This. Guardiola had to change the tiki taka he came with from Barcelona.
Hmm.
Changed it just to, and it felt like every time he was trying to convince the Bayern fans to love him. It
Hmm.
was bad. Like,
Hmm.
and he had a good win percent.
Hmm.
Now he came to England.
Hmm.
They love him in Man City. They adore him. He's a
He's a
god there.
god. He's a god.
So you show that's how Bayern. So Bayern are they're a club that they don't really care. Like
Mhm.
the standard is just too high
Hmm.
for
Mhm.
Guardiola to go there, and it feels like Guardiola is always trying to
Mhm.
appease the fans, and this after Bayern experience, he took one
Hmm.
year off just
Reset his head.
to reset his head.
Relax a little bit.
The
Yeah.
guy before Nagelsmann
Hmm.
win percentage of almost 70. Still,
Hmm.
they said he was failing. Quite alright. Yeah, quite alright. They were not doing. They didn't do well in Champions League, but they were not that bad even in the Champions League when Tuchel even came. I think they wanted Tuchel to come and think that once Tuchel come, Tuchel will help them win Champions League.
Yeah. And win everything, all the trophies,
Like what
but
he did for Chelsea, but
yeah,
unfortunately,
it's not working out.
it didn't work.
Do you think Tuku's job is at risk right now?
Mourinho is currently taking German lessons.
What?
Yeah, he's currently taking German lessons. He say he fancies the German job, the Bayern Munich job, in case Tuchel doesn't want it.
What?
He's taking German lessons. He will go there and just win a trophy, win Champions League and destroy the team and go. And that's the thing. Bayern Munich is not like
Oh my god.
trophy is not their problem.
Hmm.
They always win trophies. Like they're a trophy leading team. Like
Yeah.
it's like they, when you're like a child born with the golden spoon, silver spoon,
Hmm.
trophy is just too much.
I'm even thinking like if they don't win, if Leverkusen doesn't win this Bundesliga, like
They won't win
Xavi,
it
Al-
again.
Xavi Alonso will not like really stamp his foot as I'm now one of the coaches that people
Mm.
should talk about, because this is his chance for him to step into the scene and be like, yes, I
I
won
won
the
the Bundesliga.
Bundesliga. I'm better than Ateta. Ateta has not even won his own league. I won my league. So It's truth. It's the truth I'm saying now. Teta only has FA Cup, right? I mean, come in, you win the
But he
league.
has a trophy.
Yeah, he has
Does
something.
Alonso have a
It's
trophy?
the FA Cup that is giving Ateta credit. If Ateta did not have
That
the,
FA Cup is the fuel of the FA Cup is
it's
finishing
what
this
is
year.
carrying
It's
him.
going to finish this year.
It's
He
what
should
is
better
carrying
find
him.
a he should better find a trophy station and fill his trophy cabinet
Anything that doesn't make him win the league this year.
league. But you know
Forget
you know
about it.
what okay, maybe we should move on to the
Yeah,
Premier League,
that brings us to
right?
Premier League. I was going to say
Yeah.
that. So,
You know what
mhm,
my dream would be at the
mhm,
as in I wake up and I say, oh, the season is ended,
yeah,
and I say, okay, how did it end? Or I
yeah.
just look at first it will be, you don't shout, just stay with me, stay with me, stay with me.
Okay,
It's
I'm listening.
the predictions I'm going to do now
I'm listening.
are kind of like weird, but just
Okay, drop
stay
it,
with
drop
me,
it,
stay
drop
with
it.
me. Let me not start from the title. Okay, let me
No,
start from.
start with that.
So Liverpool win the title. Why is you laughing? Why are you laughing? Liverpool. Why are you laughing?
Okay, go on, go on, go
Why are
on.
you? This I don't like
Yo,
this kind of.
go
I
on,
don't like this
Liverpool.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool win the title,
Mm-hmm.
right? Chelsea wins the Carling Cup.
Mm-hmm. Carabao
Do you
Cup. Mm-hmm.
get? Man City wins the FA Cup,
Mm-hmm.
and Arsenal wins the Champions League. Did you hear the last part?
Arsenal is
Did,
not
did,
winning Champions League.
did you hear the last?
I
Oh
heard the
no,
last
you
one.
heard it.
I heard the last one. I had to process that in my head. Guy, Arsenal is not winning Champions League.
Why can't they win it?
They are not winning Champions League. They should better pray that Porto doesn't kick them out this
Are
round.
you the gods of Amapiano or what, Kingsley?
You see me. I'm telling you, my predictions are always spot on in terms of like
Mm,
maybe sometimes they're always spot on, but not all the time. But for the
mm.
most part, I've gotten some things right.
We are going to go to your prediction so that we can
You
hold
can
you
di-
accountable
you can
this
dive into my
weekend.
prediction and hold me
Mm,
accountable. But let me tell
mm,
you the fact. The fact of the
mm.
matter is, Arsenal does not have the squad to handle two competitions.
Ateta should choose one. Choose his fight.
They don't have this and you know one thing about Ateta is Ateta wants to win everything. That is his problem.
He
His
wants
problem
to win
is
the Premier
Ateta
League,
would
though.
not
He wants
choose
to win the Premier
one.
League. Yeah.
Yes, Ateta will not choose one. That is the problem.
And I
Ateta
feel they
wants
can go
to
far
win.
in the Champions League. They
They can
can
go far in the Champions
and
League.
win it.
They have an easier ride. Like they'll play with
Mm.
Porto, right?
Their
They
side
can
is the
beat.
easy
It's
side.
the easiest side to get
Yeah.
to semi-final and final, if
Yeah.
possible. Sef. They have what it takes, right? If
Mm.
Arsenal meets Barca today, Barcelona, Arsenal can beat Barcelona.
They will beat Barcelona.
You
Not
understand?
mm,
Arsenal can beat Porto. It's very
mm.
possible. Arsenal can get to the final. But would
Yeah.
Arsenal win Champions League? No, they would not.
They
Why?
can.
Because they can't. No, you can do something. Would you do it? Are two separate things. The possibility of you doing it and you actually doing it are two separate things.
Mm.
Is it possible for them to do it? Yes. Would
So
they actually achieve it?
who do you
No.
think will remove them from this competition?
I'm telling you that if they're not even careful, Porto will remove themselves.
I don't think so.
If they're not careful, don't worry. This week we'll watch their game.
Why do you be Arsenal fans
I'm
like?
not beefing Arsenal. No.
Eh? It's
No,
because you are
no.
not in London. Eh? The thing is that we
I'm not,
always Chelsea fans, we want London. We want the blue side of
Arsenal
London
they've never won Champions League.
to only have the Champions
They've
League.
never won Champions League.
I
Arsenal
know
never won Champions.
the champions of Europe. To only
That should even be their top most priority than even Premier League.
actually, yeah,
If Ateta really knows
yeah,
what is
yeah,
on,
yeah.
right?
You're right.
But
Because that's a trophy they don't have
that's a
at all.
trophy you don't have. That's your way for you
Yeah,
to even tell
yeah.
people that for you to be a champion of Europe, right?
That's it.
Nobody
That's
can
it.
doubt you again.
Yeah,
You won
they will
over
say,
Real
this guy
Madrid.
is a baba.
Yes, you've won over
Baba.
Real Madrid. You win over
Yeah,
Man City. You
yeah,
win over
yeah,
PSG. You win over
yeah.
Barcelona. You win over
I
Bayern.
feel that's what he should do first. Focus
That's
on
what you
winning
should
the
focus
Champions League
on.
first,
Yes,
then come back for Guardiola.
but would he focus on Champions League? No.
Because this season now,
You will notice that
Klopp,
Champions League.
Klopp's retirement.
You
More
will
that
notice that.
The Premier League this season is harder times 10 of last season.
Hmm, you will know that this Champions League, this guy would. That's when he would decide to go and use a weak squad against teams. That's when he would decide, I'll put Kai Havertz as my striker, or Kai Havertz in the midfield. I'll put
No,
a.
Ateta always does weird things now. We
He
know
does.
it's not,
He
but
will do something so
since he,
off.
since he came back from this break, feels that he went and he met I don't want to he met someone they've done some washing, they've washed his head, he's now okay, he get that thing. Giving some he's done some
I think
fasting to re-energize his battery.
I'm
Like
not convinced.
his tactical batteries is
I'm
up.
not convinced.
Duracell. He's running on
I
Duracell
will
now.
give it to him.
Before his Tiger battery was running on. Now Duracell aye. Straight
I
front.
will give it to him that since he's
Mm.
been back, right? They've won their games properly.
They've been good. They've
They've
been
been
good.
good. They beat
Yeah.
West Ham
Yeah. 6-0.
well. Yes, they beat
Proper.
West
Like
Ham well.
they turn
They
West
won
Ham slap
Liverpool.
them left, right,
They
center.
they are back. I would
Yeah.
say I was like, let me see your next game, and I've been convinced. They show me their next game. Premier League wise, they are back. My
But I
doubt,
told you that they will beat West Ham.
yeah, you said that. But my
Yeah.
doubt, right? My doubt is, can
Mm.
they do they have the squad to handle two competitions? I don't.